I honestly struggle to find more value at this price point. Hello, welcome to Swiss Watch King. Today I have the pleasure to introduce to you this very cool novelty from ORIS, the ProPilot X Calibre 400. When it comes to collecting watches from independent watchmakers, there are not only the high-end price point watches which are attractive, there's also a lot of them who move in the sub $10,000 range or even in the sub $5,000 range. This is the case with today's watches. At only 3,900 Swiss francs, this watch really offers a lot. The ProPilot model line is very popular at ORIS, and if you're familiar with the brand, you know that there are many different models available, different dial textures and complications. There's even a stealthy skeletonized model called the ProPilot X, which is something that I really personally like. It came out in 2019. That one features even a 10-day power reserve, which is amazing. Although a bigger watch coming in at 45mm, it's still wearable due to the design and titanium used for the case and bracelet. This is the first time that the ProPilot comes in a super wearable 39mm case size. If we include the crown, we are at approximately 42mm, the lug-to-lug is 47mm, and the height of the watch is 12mm, easily slipping under the cuff. The case is made out of multiple parts and has this stealthy satin and sandblasted finish. The bezel stayed the same as in the other models to keep in line with the model range, and has this muscular appeal to it. It's riveted and inspired from the turbine blades of a jet engine. Really cool. The water resistance of this case is 100 meters, so don't be afraid to go in the water with this watch. It features a screw-down crown and crown guards. What I like about this launch is also the choice of dials, right in time for summer and more warmer days. A very clean dial with stamped indexes and a date indication at 6 o'clock, which blends in with the minute track and doesn't oppose too much. The choice of colors are very wise. You've got the gray dial, which is super stealthy, and for someone that wants to wear the watch daily, maybe even to the office, and it still will nicely blend in. Then there's the blue dial, a very logical choice and probably the crowd favorite color usually if we look at the other watches. The shade of blue is great, a bit darker, and I think it also looks more under the radar as the last dial here. Last but not least, we've got a fresh, fun and vibrant salmon color dial. The texture on all of these is very distinct, slightly grained and matte, and the hands are nice and big, so you won't have any problems reading the time on these new models. What's also impressive is the use of their in-house Calibre 400 in this watch. If you follow me for a while, you might remember the ORIS Aquis 400 diver we reviewed on the channel, which had the same movement inside. If you're searching for your next diver's watch, definitely go check out that video. This movement came out in 2020 and is the pride and joy of ORIS. And it all makes sense, as the small independent watchmaker from Holstein, Switzerland achieved something many brands from the big groups just don't seem to be able to. A nice in-house movement with great features and still coming in at a price point below 5,000 Swiss francs. Pretty remarkable. Due to its twin barrels, this movement boasts a 5-day power reserve or 120 hours. It's highly resistant to magnetism and an accuracy of -3 + 5 seconds a day. It's actually within the cost tolerances of -4 to +5 seconds a day. ORIS is so confident in the movement that it comes with a 10-year warranty. You have to sign up your watch to the My ORIS customer system, and they advise you to service the movement in 10-year intervals. What's also unique about this movement, and something that a seasoned watch collector notices right away, is in the center of this self-winding rotor. ORIS didn't go for the typical ball bearing system to wind the rotor, but created a slide bearing system which had lower friction. The metal stud runs through a lubricated sleeve which is less complex, more efficient, and should over time create less wear and tear, hence making your watch last longer. On the wrist, the watch is super comfortable due to the shape of the lugs and the good design of the bracelet, which is also satin finished. The buckle is super cool and features the ORIS lift system. It basically feels like you're opening a seatbelt on a plane. Super cool and unique. You see on my wrist the size is great. 39mm is really, many would say, the perfect size for an everyday watch, and having this nice movement in it just spices things up. If you want to purchase this watch, you can check the link in my description because it's now available, and again, the price is 3,900 Swiss francs for any of these models. You can choose between these three nice colors, as I said, gray, blue and salmon. I would probably go for the blue one or the salmon model, since I don't own a modern indie watch with a dial like this. Let me know in the comment section below which style would you choose, and also how do you like ORIS in general. Leave a like and subscribe, it really helps to boost the videos and help the channel grow. Thank you for watching. and I'll see you next week.